Okay, sorry about that everyone, but my phone just cut off. Alright, I finally figured out what it was that was installed on my phone that was taking up so much damn fucking space. Now I might have to reinstall that because I need to put these videos together. Anyway, I might just post it as different parts. I might put it together. As I was saying, it may have been a synchronicity within itself that right after the tower, my phone cut off. So, as I was saying, whoever this is doesn't want to see some aspect of something. Moving on. I just saw 55 change. That needs to change. The tower is about change. So, here we have, oh look, another 5! Oh, ha ha ha! I didn't even realize that until right now. So, there's an aspect of releasing the feeling of being left out in the cold. This person, you or this person, is choosing to try not to let things get to them. They would rather know the truth and not like it than to be told a lie. Sounds familiar. That's me. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Definitely. So, this person is letting go of people, places, and things, you and or this person, that leaves you feeling left out in the cold, right? Leaves you feeling battered, leaves you feeling like you have to question things because you don't know the truth. This person is trying to have patience, but to some degree they're not. They're tired of something. They're tired of it. There's mixed feelings here. This person is getting intuition. They're following their intuition. They're following their higher knowing. They're following what makes them happy. But they have mixed feelings about something. With one foot in the water and one foot out. Perhaps you or this person feels this hot and cold energy, this back and forth energy. Sounds familiar. Anyway, in the middle of this angel's dress, there's a pyramid. This pyramid has like a opening in the middle of it, but it's kind of making me think of the Philosopher's Stone, right? The Philosopher's Stone is the triangle with the square and the circle. You can kind of see like a little dot there. This person, there's an aspect of their heart that holds the key, which is for all of us, right? Our heart holds the key to our truth. Our heart holds the key to what we really desire, what we really want, what we really crave, what it is that we need in order to carry on and myself 444, move forward. And I forgot earlier, I was going to say, with the 4 cards that fell on the right and the 4 cards that fell on the left, both people are trying to find the stability. And then I saw 444. The stability comes from your heart. It comes from finding balance with what you love. But this is in reverse. So there's an aspect here of being blocked. There's still an aspect where there's pain in the heart. This person is trying to heal. They're trying to feel into themselves. They're trying to feel into the situation. They're trying to trust in the divine. They're trying to believe that things are going to get better. They're trying to have faith and hope for a situation. But an aspect of them is losing hope. I saw 555. They come forward, they communicate, they say how they feel, but in some ways there may be something that they're still not fully coming forward to say, because the Page of Swords wants to convey a message. This person may be waiting for a specific kind of message. Whether from you, from someone else. If this is you, you're waiting for someone to say something. You're waiting for them to say the right thing in order for you to say the right thing. I hope I'm making sense. There may be an aspect of something that you're not saying, or that this person isn't saying, because they're not quite sure with this hot and cold energy, this back and forth, where you stand, where you truly stand. It's hard to speak your mind and say how you really feel when you're not sure how the other person is feeling, because you don't want to get hurt again, because you're tired of the towers crumbling right before your eyes. You feel like the tower only crumbles when you're on the tower, but when you see the tower at a distance, it's upright, it's fine. But when you come to the tower, that's when it decides to crumble. Speak your mind. You're waiting. You and or this person is waiting to say the right thing at the right time. You're strategizing. Again, I feel like with this here, you have this sense of you and or this person being hot and cold. You're being hot and cold with each other. Perhaps you're both strategizing in some way, shape, or form. You want to say something, but you don't, but you almost, but then you don't. I feel like one person speaks their mind more than the other. But both have not truly said what they really feel. I feel like one has been kind of like leading you with the breadcrumbs to the root of what they're trying to say. And I don't mean that in a bad way. They're not trying to breadcrumb you as in give you like less than you deserve. They're trying to lead you to see if it's safe to convey how they really feel. But because of this hot and cold energy that I feel both of you are in, no one has really said exactly how they feel yet. They may want to, they may have to some degree, but not blatantly out there like, this is what I want, this is what I think, this is what I feel. But I feel you both know. You both know it. I said that and then it fell on my lap. And it was upright at that point. You both know what you both want to say to some degree, but have not said it. And have not admitted that you know. Because you guys don't want to be wrong. You guys don't want to speak your mind and then maybe assume that maybe this person feels a certain way, but that you feel that they do, but that they might, but they might not. It's a lot of confusing energy. So who's gonna make the move? Who's really gonna have to say how they feel here? After that, we have the Ace of Cups. Both of you want a new beginning in love. The Tower has crumbled, and despite all the shit that you guys have been through, you still love each other. That's it. That's what's not being said. You both want to say, I love you. But you don't. Because you're both scared. But look. This is a new beginning. You're trying to have peace. You both want to say how you feel, but you're not saying it, but you both know, but you both don't know. This back and forth energy, this pouring out of emotions from one cup to another. This cup, if you look really closely, it's kind of hard to tell, and I've never really noticed this, but there's two bells. It looks like there's like two bells. Bells can symbolize messages, right? Both of you want to say how you feel. Perhaps both of you have an initial with a W or an M. This is the ace. So this is one. This is where things start. You cannot have a fresh new beginning, a start to something, until you come forward and just say how you fucking feel. Both of you. This pouring out of emotions that needs to happen, and both of you to some degree are fearing it. Because both of you have a feeling that you know what the other person's gonna say, that both of you might not like. But you guys are gonna have to fucking deal with it if this is what you want. If you don't want to keep feeling like this, I just saw 1414. You want to work on your stability together, but you have to make changes. Both of you. You don't want to be feeling left out in the cold anymore. Both of you are feeling left out in the cold. But you're doing it to yourselves. Both a feminine and a masculine are battered, hungry, cold, going through some shit, exhausted. struggling to truly decipher the emotions. I saw 1515 turn to 1516. You guys want changes. You guys want love. 6 is the number of love. There's spiritual changes in love that had to happen, right? Because 5 is about change, 6 is about love, 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 is about spirituality. There are changes that need to happen. And both of you know it's at a deep core level. It's not just surface level shit, which you both may be focusing on the surface level shit. But the importance here, the importance is that it's beneath the surface. I'll get to that. I just saw something else too. I'll get to that. That was the under deck energy. Both of you guys are passionate, but you're holding your passion back. You want to rush forward like, I'm passionate about you. But you guys have a love-hate relationship with each other. This hot and cold energy is consistent. And it's on both sides. Maybe you guys want to rush forward, say how you feel, maybe you're close, and then they say something that makes you stop, that makes you step back. We have here 3 pyramids. Remember that angel that had a pyramid on her chest, where her heart is, in between the 2 cups? In between the 2 cups. A pyramid in between the 2 cups. In between everything between you guys, in the middle of it all, you guys are trying to manifest, right? The Magician card is number 1, but number 3 can be a number of manifestation. So in between you guys pouring out your emotions to each other, you guys are manifesting something. You're trying to turn the 3 into a 4. A pyramid. These pyramids have 4 sides at the bottom, right? The pyramids have 4 sides. A triangle has 3. What are you getting at here? 3 pyramids. You're trying to move forward from wanting to manifest something to making it stable. 3 to 4. 3 is about manifestation. 4 is about stability. So you want to turn a 2D triangle into 3 pyramids. I hope I'm making sense. I don't know why this is coming the way that it is. 3, 4, 3, 4. I keep thinking about 3s and 4s. You guys are trying to find balance, conveying how you feel, finding balance between the connection, the situation. But you both know. I saw 2010. You both know that you're gonna have to let go of some shit. All of the demons are gonna have to join you for tea. You guys are gonna have to open up. You guys are gonna have to say how you really fucking feel. And you guys are gonna have to compromise. Both of you don't want to compromise in some way, shape, or form. But with this love, if you want this kind of love, you have to. And look, under the deck again. There's two people. 2 cups. Both of them are looking right in each other's eyes. They're having, I saw 2111 turn into 2112. And this is a 2. And we were talking about 3s because 2 and 1 make 3. And then I just saw 2123. You guys want to move forward. You guys want to build something. It takes 2. But both of you have to release some shit that you might not want to. But it's the only way it's gonna work out. You guys have to open up about your demons. You have to open up about what you really want and what you really don't want. It's the only way that you're gonna find balance is by conveying how you really feel and both of you coming to balance together. 2212 is the only way. And look, under the 2 of Cups, 2222, you guys, under the 2 of Cups, we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So what's the 5 of Cups in reverse? The 5 of Cups upright is someone who's paying attention, who's crying over the spilled milk. But look, there's 2 cups standing behind them, right? So the 5 of Cups in reverse is someone who's acknowledging the 2 cups. Look what came right before it. You guys are tired. Look, 5. You're tired of being left out in the cold. You're tired of not saying how you feel. You're tired of crying over the past, over spilled milk. You're tired of being left out in the cold. It's in reverse. It came after the 2. But look at this shit. What's under that? What's under the 5 of Cups? The 7 of Swords. Sneaky ass fucking energy. Lies. Deceit. Mask. Look at this motherfucker's face. Smug as hell. He has 1 sword in his back. He's stabbing himself. He's not literally, but he's keeping that sword to himself. It's literally on his back. He's carrying that 1 sword. He's keeping the truth to himself. But he's holding on to 3 swords. He's holding on to 3 swords. The 3 of Swords. You know what the 3 of Swords is in tarot? Pain, heartache, trauma. He's holding on to 3 swords. 1 sword is sheathed. 1 sword is in the sheath. This person is half telling the truth. This person is half coming forward. This person is kind of saying how they feel, but they're holding on to the 3 of Swords. They're holding on to the 3 of Swords, but they're not saying everything. And back there, behind them is 2 swords. 2 more swords. The 2 of Swords is making a decision. This person is running away from making a decision. This one. The sneaky ass energy. Look at Look, I just noticed something. When I put the cards down, I put the 7 next to it too. This is how the cards laid out. Okay? They laid out like this. I didn't even realize that I put this card before this one, even though the 2 of Cups was at the bottom before this one. The order was like this. It was the 2 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and then the 7 of Swords. But when I put it down, I didn't realize I put it down with these 2 and then this one. Who's being sneaky here? Did you have a question? Did you have a doubt about who's the one being sneaky here? Look what side it is. She doesn't want to admit some kind of truth that she knows. And he's being sneaky. Excuse me, he's being sneaky as fuck. I couldn't even say that right. I saw 2616. You heard my voice crack before I said he's being sneaky. He's not saying, he's throat chakra closed, not saying how he feels. Kind of saying, but not really. Kind of knowing that he needs to make a decision quick, but not really, because he's holding on to the 3 of Swords. This person is trying to let go of the past. Trying to focus on this love. This love. And this person's still being sneaky. Still hiding shit. Still not saying how they feel. And there again, my voice cracked. And she's not perfect. Both of you guys have fucking demons that you need to come forward and talk about. This energy. This. I hate seeing that card. I hate it. Behind closed doors, he got a smug ass fucking face. I'm getting away with it. They'll never really know. And then you stare this person in the eyes like everything's okay. That's disgusting. And then this girl, she's doing the same though. She's like, oh. But she's still going through some shit too. This isn't one-sided. Both of you guys have your shit. No one's perfect. But come on. The 3 of Pentacles is in reverse underneath. With the 2 of Pentacles underneath that. Look, there's 5. Together, this is 5. Was the 3 of Pentacles wanting to work together. It's in reverse. Here's the 2 of Pentacles, juggling, making a decision, but it's in reverse, so you're not. Whoa, I didn't realize that. Okay. So I saw another card that was under this one because it was kind of like that. But I picked this card up and didn't realize there was another one underneath it. Oh, would you look at that? 3 of Cups in reverse. Oh. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Again, having a lid on it. A lid on the love. A lid on the feelings. A lid on whatever the fuck. Not saying how you truly feel. Hinting at it. But not just saying it. The 3 of Cups. There might be someone else involved. And that might be what this sneaky ass fucking energy is. Is someone else involved? I saw 30, 13, threes, 3, 3, 3. What are you building? What are you manifesting? Don't come to me like, here's my cup. If you're giving it to someone else, 30, 33. For as long as there's this, look, there's this too, because this was behind it. And look, as long as there's that, there's gonna be this. And what I see next after that is beautiful. So let me get to the point here. If there's a third party, if there's something you're not honest about, you're not gonna have a beautiful new beginning. I saw 31, 13. Not with this person, not with anyone else, because if you're in this sneaky ass motherfucking energy, good luck. And you know it. You want this, you cannot have this. You are going to be holding on to the burden forever, just because you don't want to say how you feel, just because you want to fucking sneak around, do whatever the fuck you want. You say you don't, I don't want you to feel like I'm using you. I don't want you to feel like I'm whatever. So you hold this person at a distance. You want them, but you don't, because you want everything else. You cannot have your cake and eat it too. This is two people. You choose one. You can't have everyone. You want this kind of love, you want a family, you want a new beginning. 32, 32. You have to make a fucking change. Or else it's gonna hold you back forever. And that's your choice, and that is your problem. The 10 of Wands. He's exhausted. He's holding on to all of these burdens. What do you want? What the fuck do you want? This is what you want. You want happiness, right? The Sun. Maybe you even want a child. You have to heal your inner child. 3311, by the way. You have to heal your inner child to have happiness. Okay, this card. Oh, look, would you look at that? Oh, wow. Wow, Spirit, you're so funny. The Four of Swords in reverse. And look, what do you see that is upright? When this card is in reverse, what's upright? 3 swords. What is this person holding on to? Under their arm? 3 swords. Are you really going in to heal your inner child? To do the inner work that you need to do? Are you just ignoring it because you want to fuck around? You will not have this with an Empress. The Empress in a lot of tarot is depicted as a woman who is pregnant. You want this? Then you gotta let go of this. You're holding on to it. You being sneaky as fuck. That's why you're saying, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want you to think that I'm blah 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 because you're trying to cover your ass. Three of Swords. You're holding on to Three of Swords. You're not healing your inner child. Both of you have to heal your inner child. Both of you want a beautiful new beginning. Both of you might want a child together. And even if you don't want a physical, actual child, you want to literally create something together. Literally. Literally. You guys have compassion for each other. You guys love each other. This is motherly energy. This is someone who's gonna take care of you through thick and thin, who's gonna try to understand no matter what. It's like you're kind of like, you have your foot in one place, but you have your foot in another. But deep down inside, this is what you're doing to yourself. And you're doing it to yourself. Have you really gone within? I feel like to some degree, maybe. But not when it comes to the Three of Swords. You're still holding on to something of your past. I feel like something in childhood. I'm gonna say it. Childhood trauma, childhood wounds, childhood shit that has happened to you. It's literally keeping you stuck. Literally. Like this. And because of your childhood, you've learned to become some sneaky ass motherfucker. If you ever want a new beginning with someone, you cannot have this energy. And that's why you'd rather be alone, right? Because it's easier. Shit. I can't tell you how many times I've told myself that. How many times I've wanted to close my heart off to love. Because it hurts. Because people treat you like this. And then people wonder why. Why are you so closed off? Why do you have a guard, or why are you so guarded? Both of you are still fucking trying to heal. But are both of you really? I'm done with the Golden Art Nouveau. This deck wants to be used. I picked up the deck. 2 cards stayed behind. What are they? The Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups. The Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups. People might be like, oh, I remember that from your last reading. You didn't shuffle. Okay, I'm about to shuffle. But look, isn't this relevant? And I'm not making this shit up. You guys fucking saw me shuffle the Golden Art Nouveau. And this is the shit that came out. You really think I have time to fucking plan this? No, I don't. Queen of Swords. Two of Cups. So we have the Two of Cups again. Two of Cups. This is your unicorn. You've been asking for a unicorn. This is your fucking unicorn. You've been asking, who's my soulmate? This is your fucking soulmate. And you have a love-hate relationship with them. 4004. So do they. But this is your unicorn. You only get one unicorn in a lifetime. You don't like it, then don't have it. Queen of Swords. You want to see the beauty in the connection. Say how you feel. As strong as this woman is, she's taking a moment to have gratitude towards the beauty of nature. She's looking up at this bird with gratitude, in awe, inspired. No matter what she's been through. And look, this one, even though the unicorn is like going back, she's holding on. Despite all the shit you guys have been through, you're still holding on to each other to some degree. 4114. Come on, you guys. 4 and 1, 5. Make the fucking changes. You want it or not. I'm just curious. Yeah. Oh, that's too many. Okay, let me try to show you how it slipped out though. It slipped out kind of like this. So let's see what this card, and this card are. This is the Three of Pentacles, which we talked about before, which we had before. Oh, and look, this person chopped off a giant's head. You want to work together off? Don't chop each other's head off. That's not gonna work. You're literally gonna dead the connection. You're gonna dead it if you chop each other's head off. And this one, he's all prideful. I did it. I chopped its head off. Are you really going to be proud of yourself? Like, if you're so sneaky that you successfully sneak around, or you successfully, you know, do the shit that you want to do while lying to this person, while holding back from this person, you will dead the connection. I promise you. There's no way around it. You're in this energy. This person knows. They're gonna feel it. They're gonna know. No matter how sneaky you try to be, trying to delete stuff, trying to hide stuff, trying not to make things noticeable for them, they know. They're not stupid. Do they love you? Yes. They look in your eyes, they see you love them too, but they also see some other shit. Maybe that's why you can't look them in the eyes. Because your soul, not your soul, you are hiding some shit. You're gonna end it. You keep doing that, you're gonna end it. 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands upright is about being guarded. It's in reverse. You have to be unguarded. You have to make yourself vulnerable. 4414. You have to make yourself vulnerable if you want it. Look, but this mummy is wrapped up in there in the coffin with their arms crossed over their heart, keeping their feelings to they damn self. Even though their intuition, the black cat, their intuition's trying to be like, hey, like, you could just, you know, look and follow this direction. You want stability? There's 4 candles. You want stability? Then hey, follow your intuition. But they'd rather just be there like some stubborn ass motherfucker, like, no, I'm not gonna do it. No. Okay, then don't. And what's this? The Two of Wands. You guys, I didn't show you this. Look what was underneath the Golden Nouveau. The Two of Wands. Look what's right here. The Two of Wands. And then we have the Eight of Swords. We'll get to that. So let's talk about these now. The Two of Wands. You're trying to see what the future holds. You're trying to plan ahead. You're trying to literally build something. And what are they building? They're crafting a sword. You're trying to see what it is that you can say. And look, there's 4 volcanoes. And one of them, you don't see it exploding. You don't see it erupting, but you see the other 3. Remember how earlier we were talking about 3 pyramids? Even though there's 4, you only see 3 erupting. These 2 cyclops are building a sword together. I feel like both of you are trying to be careful with how you convey what it is that you're trying to say, because both of them are really paying attention to what they're doing. Understandably, they're blacksmiths. They're crafting a sword. They had to have precision. Both of you guys are working to say the same thing, but haven't yet. Both of you guys want to move forward together, but you haven't said it yet. You don't see it in the Golden Art Nouveau, but in other decks you can see that one of the wands is literally bolted to that wall while he's holding on to another. You want to move forward with passion? You know there has to be compromise. And look. 22. You want to move forward together? You're gonna have to let go of some shit on both sides. You want the unicorn or not? You've been asking for your fucking unicorn deep down inside, and it's smacking you in the face, and you're like, oh no. No thank you, it's not good enough. That's not what I want. That's your unicorn. You only get one. Take it or don't. But here we have the Eight of Swords. The Pegasus. Let me fix these cards a little. The Pegasus. You're keeping yourself stuck. And again, this goes back to the message. You're asking for a unicorn. This isn't a unicorn. This one is a Pegasus again. But you're asking for that special, whatever it is, that special connection, that divine connection, that unique connection. It's smacking you in the face. And look, Eight of Swords, you're keeping yourself stuck. What is the Eight of Swords for people who are not aware? It's usually this woman who's standing in between 8 swords that are surrounding her, who's blindfolded and lightly bound. What does that symbolize? Us creating our own bondage through our own perception. Perception. She could literally wiggle out of the binding because it's not tight. She could take off the blindfold and she could walk past the swords. But she doesn't. The Eight of Swords is about being stuck You're not stuck because you're literally stuck and have nowhere to go. You're stuck because you choose to. Whether you believe it or not. I'm feeling called to this top card. The Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Mandrake. Mandragora. A mandrake. Ace of Pentacles. You want to offer something. Both of you want to offer something. Oh, look. What was under the deck? Look, I'm what does that say? What does it say? What the fuck was I saying about this? And what the fuck was I saying about this? Here it is. Under the deck, of course. Ace of Pentacles, you want to share something. You want to build something. The Mandrake is like a child, an earth baby. You pull it out, wah, wah, right? It screams, it cries, ah, cover your ears. You want to create something together. Both of you do. Don't lie. It takes work. It takes dedication. You want to have a garden, you have to tend to it. You have to water it. You have to prune the plants. You have to make sure they're getting enough sunlight or not too much, that they're not going to burn, or that they're not going to have too much water that they drown. Every plant is different and requires different pH level in the soil, different kind of water, different minerals, different sunlight, different whatever the fuck it is. You want to build something together, something solid. Pentacles is about solidity. It's about the physicality. It's about money. It's about career. It is about finances. I already said money, but it's about physical things. You want to build, literally, you want to have a child together, or you want to create something together. That's what I see. But underneath it all, we'll get there. Okay. All right. Three of Swords. You have to heal the past. You can't keep holding on to it. Stop being the Seven of Swords sneaky ass energy. Stop being the Four of Swords in reverse. You have to go within. You have to heal it. Because it will haunt you. And it is. And it has been. And you know it. You've seen it. You analyze your past relationships. You analyze your past experiences with people. And there's always something that doesn't make sense, why people treat you the same, or why you end up in the same situations with the same kind of people. It's because you're holding on to something. You're not moving on from it. You're not healing from it. And it is invading you. It is invading your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations. It is invading you to some degree. It's keeping you stuck. Literally keeping you stuck. The Magician. You are the Magician, but the Magician's in reverse. You're not acknowledging the power that you have here. Because you're not moving forward. This is the Fool. The Fool takes a leap of faith. They're not afraid. They're literally, in the original depiction of the Fool, they're literally about to walk off a cliff. If you're holding on to the Three of Swords, you are not in your power. And you might think you are, because everything in life you're trying. And yes, you deserve credit where credit is due. But when it comes to this, you're still stuck. And it's holding you back. Literally. There are aspects of you that you want to move forward. You want to have a leap of faith. You want to have a new beginning. But to some degree you can't if you're in reverse as the Magician. And as the Fool in reverse. You're juggling your hand. You're deciding what you want. You're playing the cards. Where is it, the motherfucker? You're playing your cards. And what do I mean by that? You're strategizing. How can I get away with this stuff, but how can I have this connection? How can I get what I want, but how can I have this too? How can I have my cake and eat it too? No, that's not how it works. Four of Pentacles in reverse. You have to stop being fucking selfish. The Four of Pentacles is about holding on. It's about being greedy. Sometimes, in some way, it is necessary for us to hold our energy or to make sure that our finances were set and stable within ourselves before we can share that. Yes, yes, yes. But it comes to a point, if you're trying to have a connection and you keep holding on to all the shit, well, I want this, and if I can't have it, then fuck you. Okay, then. The Wheel of Fortune's gonna turn. This is gonna burn your ass. In this connection, in the next, in the next, in the one after that, or you're gonna end up alone. And you might be like, oh, well, that's fine. I'm okay. I'm alright ending up alone. I like to be alone. I can deal with that. I'm happy. No, you're not. You think you are, because when you're alone, you are distracting yourself from what it is that you're really feeling. Where the fuck is this? Distracting yourself from what you're really feeling, what you really want. But then when you're alone and you're not able to do the distractions, that's when you realize, oh, I don't really have what I want, do I? For as long as you're like this, you won't. Either you're gonna go through relationship with your stingy ass fucking energy, your sneaky stingy ass energy. It's gonna end the same. Are you hoping to find someone who's literally going to be so blind that they just allow you to manipulate them so easily? Spirit isn't going to allow that. Either you're gonna have to deal with your shit and face it and be honest. Be honest. And stop being so selfish. You want a connection? You have to come together. You have to work it out. And if you don't want to, then you're not gonna have justice. You're not gonna have the balance that you want. That you really want. You really want this? You really want this upright? Then you have to stop this. And this. The wheel is trying to, the wheel is turning. It's not trying to turn, it is turning. And I know in this depiction of the wheel, it's kind of like, do you want to be on the wheel? No, you don't. But here's the point. You're literally torturing yourself. I saw 1 hour and 11 minutes. You're literally torturing yourself. And you're going around doing whatever the fuck you want, being selfish. And you're like, that's why I don't want to connect with anyone. I don't want a relationship. It's not that you don't. It's because you know that it's going to take balance, honesty, the sword of truth. Look at it. Face it. Or don't. I guess. You want to end up alone? You are doing the right thing. And you're like, I'm fine alone. I'm okay. I love being alone. Yeah, you do, because you get to do whatever the fuck you want. Until you realize at night that you're sleeping alone. And you're literally craving someone next to you. I'm sorry to go here, but you realize it when you're masturbating and you're like looking at whatever the fuck you want to look at, but then it's not the person you want it to be. The wheel's turning. Is not waiting anymore. And look, the Hierophant. There's possibility for coming together. The Hierophant is known as a marriage card. The Hierophant is known as a higher organization. It's known as a spiritual person. It's known as someone who is looked up to. Here we have the Voodoo Warlock. What is it that you really want? Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, to convey your passion. To say how you really feel, even though it's not cups, it's wands. You're passionate. You see this? What is it? Hanuman. I think this is a god. I'm not familiar with him though. This entity is charging forth. Despite the waves, despite the water, all these emotions, they're charging forth for what they love. What they're passionate about. We see the sun in the background shining. Oh, look, and there's mountains. And I noticed 3 immediately. 1, 2, 3. Three volcanoes erupting. 3 pyramids. 3. You're trying to manifest what it is that you're passionate about. You have manifested what you're passionate about. You manifested it. Now, are you going to accept it or not? Spirit's like, you've been asking for something. We finally give it to you, and you refuse. You wanted this or not? It seems like you did. You wanted it. Deep down inside, you wanted it. But I guess you don't. And that's your choice. You want a marriage. You want a new beginning. You want all that. You have to have strength to convey how you feel. Look, Knight of Cups, to say how you feel. I love you. Okay? And then work it out. You have to be honest. The King of Swords. The Sword of Truth. You have to, you see those butterflies? You have to make changes. He's stubborn as fuck. He's been sitting there for so long, there are leaves literally on his lap. You want to stay heavily guarded? This is how you're going to feel. And you're not going to get this. Because the wheel is turning with or without you. Five of Swords. Let's talk about this really quick. Five of Swords. What is he holding on to? 3 swords, damn it. He has 2 in this hand. He can't make a decision. And he has 1 in his other hand facing downwards. In this case, it's upward, yes. But technically, it's down. He's holding on to 3 fucking swords. And what's behind him? 2 swords making the decision to speak your damn fucking mind. This person is walking away. Maybe they're still around, maybe they're still a friend, but you don't see how fucking serious they are. If you're not getting it, you still don't get it. This person, ooh. Queen of Wands in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Oh, and look at that. Oh, Spirit, you're funny. Ace of Wands. Both of y'all, stubborn ass motherfuckers, want a new fucking passionate beginning. But you're stuck. You're stuck. This is a pair. This is a pair. And both of them sitting on their throne. The Queen of Wands is like, and the King is just like, look at them. Look at these motherfuckers. What do you want? This? You have some sexy stuff in your mind. Wands can also symbolize sexuality. Look, he's holding on to that wand. Mm-hmm. Not only do you want a passionate new beginning, you know, and possibly a child, possibly, or just wanting to create something and manifest together. Look at this. He's gripping onto that like, ooh, you know, ooh, hee hee. I just realized something. I've never seen it like this exactly, but you see what's coming from the passion is the sun, the sun's rays. What comes from having sex? Children. That passion, what can come of that? That creation. A child. That sun rays. Here's the sun. But this says it all. This says it all. It speaks for itself. Deep down inside, you want this. You both do. But it speaks for itself. However, guys, what the fuck? Oh my god, Spirit's fucking awesome, you guys. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Okay, and I see more. Alright, cool, cool. Alright, this is gonna be a long ass reading, you guys. Buckle up, because it's gonna get longer. What do we have here? Earlier, we had the Magician in reverse. And now we have the Magician upright. You want to stand in your power. You want to. You want the... Look. This is the World card. And look what came after. The Wheel of Fortune. Both in reverse. Both are about moving forward. Both are about an end. You cannot have an end. You cannot have a new beginning without ending something. You cannot have a new beginning without ending something. Both of these are in reverse. Excuse me. The wheel is turning with or without you. You know it. You see it. Are you gonna let it... Excuse me. Are you literally gonna let it pass you by? 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 10 seconds. This is your shot. All those ones have to come after these endings. Or not. Or not. I already talked about that. I mean, this is just confirmation. The World card. It's like a womb, too. You guys want to create something beautiful together. Whether that's literally a child or it's just within your creative pursuits. But you're not. And a big part of it is this. And holding on to the Three of Swords. Again, he's holding on to 3 swords. He's holding on to 3 swords. You want to work on something? You want to work on this? Then work on it, damn it. You both are the magician. Embody it. Or don't. Oh my god, you guys. This is like half the deck. This is half the deck. If you're still here and you're like, this is bullshit, then why are you still here? Thank you for watching this long. Really, I don't have fucking time to make this shit up. I don't. And I wouldn't. I could do other things with my time. Going within, having that hope, that faith in that new beginning, in the future, in all that, like the Star card. This is the Hermit, going within. You know what you want. Look, it's in reverse. The 4 of Wands can be marriage, it could be coming together, it could be union. It's in reverse. So you're not sure what you want. Because you're being selfish. The Nine of Cups, yes, it's a good thing that he is standing within himself and he is bringing upon himself emotional stability. But he will never get to the 10. Look, and here we have a 10, which was literally right after. He will never get to the 10. Where the fuck is it? It came out in reverse earlier. For as long as he's like this, well, I'm gonna do exactly what I want. You can't handle that? Then too bad. When you're in a connection with someone, you can't have that kind of mentality. You can't. It will not work. Both of you guys are like this. This is what you're gonna get in reverse. Because you cannot have the 10 unless you come together to make it so. You want to be stuck at the 9 forever? Oh, Oh, but you can't have the 10 of this alone. If you don't want to work on it. But you want this. Stop fucking lying to yourself. What's this? A family, stability, they have a beautiful home, they even have the little critters, the grandparents, a beautiful yard. But you have to. Oh my god. Oh wow. You guys. Really? Oh my god, you guys, this is unreal. This is unreal. I do readings and sometimes I'm like, damn. Really? Like, you come at me like this? Shit. Yes. You have to share. And that's a point, that's a part of like another card that was like, really? Which I'll get to in a little bit. You want to share a new beginning? You want to share that pentacle? In order for you to have the 10, then share it. You are the high priestess. Look! This is the thought that I was having. You want to share it? Look, you're at the 9. But you need someone to give you one other cup for you to have 10. Or you'll stay at 9. Whatever. You say that you're happy like that. His arms are crossed, smug ass face. You're happy alone? Then be alone. You want balance? 2, balance. This is the high priestess. Despite the secrets, she knows. She knows. She can feel this shit. You're trying to fuck with the high priestess? Ignorant. You have to let go of the pain of the past. You have to let go and stop being so fucking stingy and selfish. And sneaky. Damn it. Break the cycle. Break it. Or don't. You want to be pinned down? You want to be with your smug ass face? I'm perfectly fine exactly how I am. Okay. I see right through you. You're lying to me, but okay. If that's what you want, then the wheels go turn. I'm gonna move on. You cannot reciprocate. It was in reverse. You can't reciprocate. Then I'm gone. I'm done. You want to balance the scales? Remember the justice card? How with the justice, where this bitch is? Where's she at? Somewhere. I left a complete disaster, you guys. I'm glad you can't see it because it's literally just cards all over the fucking place. Whatever. You remember. It's the one sitting down. She's holding one sword and she's holding on to the scales. That one. You have to find balance. You have to compromise. If you don't want to, then don't. But then this is what you're left with. Where's that motherfucker? Where is he? Oh, this one wanted to show itself. Oh, here he is. That's what you want. To end up alone, to be stuck in your past, to to be stuck like, oh, what was me? Why is everything always happening? And then something good happens and you sabotage it. You sabotage it with your selfish bullshit because you can't compromise, because you can't reciprocate, because of selfishness. Let it go. Let go of the fucking selfishness, or be alone, whatever. I don't want to keep pulling from that deck. I don't, like, look, let me just pick it up and show you guys what I'm seeing. Look, here's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We had the Ace of Pentacles earlier. You don't want to share, then don't. You want to convey how you feel, cool. Then you have to open up. I saw 121:12. Then you have to open the fuck up about your secrets, about your inner self, your inner workings, your inner world. Who are you really? You have to shine some light on that shit. What's next? You have to acknowledge the cup that someone is trying to give to you instead of crying over. Remember the Three of Cups earlier? How it was like there may be someone else involved that you're not talking about, or that you're whatever. Stop focusing on that shit. If you want this one cup, you have to stop trying to get your hands in every other single fucking cup that you can. What's next? The Chariot. You're not moving forward. You're not finding balance. You're not gonna move forward. Okay? You have to be honest and open about how you really feel. Queen of Swords. What else? Look, there's remember the Eight of Swords that I mentioned earlier? There she is. Look at all that shit. You want to continue fighting? Then go ahead. What's this? Justice. I'm sorry. Judgment. Judgment. You can't work it out. 1:22:31. 1, 2, 3 is a progression of a beginning. That's like the Fool, taking the first steps. You can't bring justice and judgment to it. You can't call each other out on your bullshit and work it out. That you love each other. Look, there's the King. Finally, the King of Cups has been revealed. A wild King of Cups has arrived. You want to come forward. You want to convey a message. But you're stubborn as fuck. And you won't. Because you choose not to. Because you're guarded. And you are more comfortable being guarded than opening up. That you want to open up. You want to have this new beginning. You want to move forward. 1:23:33. But you're so, well, I want this person, and ooh, look at that one, and ooh, look at this, and ooh, look at that. You're so distracted. You know what you want, but you don't allow yourself to see it. You want to convey how you feel. You want to move forward. You're trying. You want to have success, but you're not. Because you're not saying how you feel. Because you're the Hangman in reverse. Look, the Hangman in reverse. You're choosing not to see things clearly. Look, we're done with that deck. I don't even want to, let's move on to the fucking, I don't want to deal with this deck either. I'm done with that one. This deck, it's time. What message? Oh, look, Baphomet is on the bottom. Who is Baphomet in this deck? The Magician. The Magician is in reverse. Again. You guys. Look, the Hermit is in reverse too. Here's Baphomet. The Magician. In reverse. This is such a disaster. I'm gonna move all these cards forward, just like push them aside so I have at least some space for these other ones. Here we go. Let's see. Oh look, immediately cards want to come out. And look, the King of Pentacles underneath the deck. And look exactly what I'm looking at. The Four of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles wanting to move forward, wanting to share something solid, but being stingy. On the surface, being stingy, but deep down inside, wanting something solid. And look, you see how it's split? What's that? Let's see. The Three of Wands in reverse. The Three of Wands. That was one of the last cards that I showed on the Golden Art Nouveau from the Underdeck energy. Three of Wands is about making plans towards the future, waiting for your ships to sail in. It's in reverse. So it's like you're not planning for the future. You're not planning for it. But it's because you don't want to reciprocate. Because you want to be sneaky. And you want to be... nothing wrong with being self-sufficient. We all have to be. But you act like in order to share with someone, in order to reciprocate with someone, that means you have to give yourself up completely. No. That's what compromise is for. So you can both be happy in a situation. You want your unicorn? There's your fucking unicorn. You want another connection? The Seven of Cups. Ooh, look at this person and this one. And maybe I shouldn't go with this person. Maybe I should just see how much longer I can just talk to everyone that I want to talk to or see or do whatever. Maybe you're not literally flirting with a bunch of people. But in your mind, you keep thinking about all these other connections, all these other possibilities, even though you have found your fucking unicorn. Your unicorn, your Pegasus is gonna fucking fly away. And if you're not there, then oh. If you cannot see a future with this person's gonna see a future with someone else, eventually. What the fuck is this? The Queen of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse. The number 9, Paimon. Lord Paimon is the goetic entity number 9. But in reverse is number 6. 6 is a number of love. What is it? You think this person is gonna burn you? Because wands are the element of fire. You see, you're not even looking at them in the way that it was. Look, judgment, Belial. Hello, Belial. Judgment's underneath. Remember how we ended with judgment? Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how spirit works? Isn't that? Yeah. I'm using 3 different decks, you guys. I shuffled them. I'm not making this shit up. This person is not looking at this one. Because to this person, they're coming forward in reverse. But really, they're just not looking. They're not seeing it straight. This person's moving forward. But if you're going to continue to see them in reverse, that's your loss. And then we have the judgment. Belial. What does Belial say? Distributes promotions and high offices. Causes one to be liked. I love Belial's sigil. Belial's sigil is probably my favorite. That is Belial's sigil. It's the one that looks like a skull, making me think of the death card. The death card is ruled by Scorpio, right? Sex, death, and rebirth. You cannot have a new beginning without an end. In order to have a promotion, and I mean this could be literally, this could be a literal promotion at work, or this could be a promotion in terms of you want to build something more stable or more move on to the next level with someone. You have to bring judgment to the situation. You have to. Let's continue. Ten of Wands. Number 5. What's here? The Chariot in reverse, which was in reverse in the other deck. This is the only card in this deck that has any other color but black and white, and it is red, and it is blood. I saw 131:21. And I'm like, was it 21? Was it 23? Oh my god, you guys. The Chariot in reverse. You're not moving forward. The Ten of Wands. This is why. Because you're holding on to something. 5. This is the entity number 5. You gotta make fucking changes. You think that you're strong, you're standing in your power by being stubborn as fuck. You're gonna end up alone. Really what you're doing is this. And look at what was right next to it. This is what you're doing to yourself. And deep down inside, you know it. Ten of Wands. And we had the Ten of Wands too. Let's see. You remember. Yeah, here it is. Ten of Wands. This is the energy that you want to be in just because you want to be so stubborn, you want everything your way 100%, then this is what you're going to get. You can't work shit out together and stop the vicious cycles. 8. A figure 8. Infinity. Cycles. Talking about cycles, we had the Wheel of Fortune come out twice. Once upright and once in reverse. What do you want? The wheels are turning. The wheels are turning. 133. I saw 10 turn to 11. And then right as I finished, it was 13. And then that card fell. You don't want to work it out? It fell in reverse. I saw 133:22. You don't want to work it out. What's this? Justice. The entity Astroth. Tell how the angels fell, reveals the past, present, and future, teaches the liberal sciences. And Astroth's sigil is another one of my favorites. It's the star. It's hard to see. You gotta bring justice to the oof. Oh my god, you guys. You guys aren't gonna believe me. Then don't. Whatever. I don't care. I didn't even realize how this even... Was this a part of the deck that I was holding and then it just split in half? This is the Ten of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Swords. The motherfucking Ten of Swords in reverse. Justice. You have to bring justice to the situation. Astroth here is holding on to a snake. You have to heal. But they're not looking at the snake, so they don't want to face it. They don't want to heal. then don't. But there will never be justice towards the situation. There will never be justice in your life. For as long as you allow your past to haunt you, you will never bring justice to the situation that happened to you in your past. I don't give a fuck what it is. And I don't mean to sound insensitive. I've been through some shit too. And I know many people who've been through a lot of shit. Neglect, rape, abuse. None of it is okay. But are you gonna let it haunt you? Don't. But in order for you to move forward past that, you have to face the healing. This entity is not looking at the snake. They're holding on to the snake. They know they have to face it, but they're not. 10 of Wands is keeping you stuck. It's keeping you burdened. Literally like this. It's easier for you to see, to feel it. You feel it. Let's put this shit back together. Who else wants to come out? Who's underneath? The 7 of Cups. Again. Again. Clouded judgment. Oh, what about this? And that person. And this. And ooh, look at that. You know what you want or not? Because the longer you keep yourself distracted, you're literally gonna miss the wheel. Are you gonna hop on the wheel together? Are you both gonna miss it? Because this may be a once in a lifetime chance. And it is slipping by. Because of this. The 7 of Cups. Makes one cunning in liberal sciences, gives true answers on divine and secret things, able to turn others into different forms and convince them that the change is real. Is someone manipulating you? Is this third party manipulating you to make you think that you're changing into someone that you're not, or that you're whatever? There's something that you're confused about. It's like you're trying to convince yourself of something that you're not. You're trying to convince yourself of feelings that you don't really have. Whether it's like, I really enjoy this, but you really don't. Or I really want this, but you really don't. But then it's like, well, I don't want this, but deep down in your heart, you know you really do. You're lying to yourself. So again, the 7 of Cups, you're lying to yourself. Look, there's 2 splits. I'm gonna pull them. Let's see. What's this? The Sun. Oh, let's see what this other one is. Right here, right here. Let's see. Ace of Cups. You guys see that shit. I don't make that shit up. How the fuck could I? The Sun and Ace of Cups. But this is getting in the fucking way. Because of this, you will not have this. Oh, and what's under that? What's under these 2 cards? Oh, Spirit, you're so hilarious. The 10 of Wands again. Oh, and look what's under that. Justice. And the 10 of Swords in reverse. And the 2 of Wands. You want to move forward. But you're not. Let's put that shit back. So what's on the other side? What was under the Ace of Cups? The 3 of Cups in reverse. Remember how it's like 3 of Cups, there's possibly a third party. There's something else that you are not conveying. You can't have both. I don't give a fuck who you are. You cannot have both. Ace of Cups, the Sun. You want this or not? You cannot have this disgusting shit underneath this. It will haunt you. It is. It has. And you know it. The 3 of Cups in reverse, you gotta let that shit go. The 10 of Wands, it's haunting you. No matter what you do, no matter who you go to, no matter who you turn to, it's gonna be the same shit because you are not letting it go. You are not healing from it. You're holding on to something that isn't working. And what is that? Your stubborn ass fucking attitude. Well, I don't need you. I don't need anyone. I can do it all myself. Then you're gonna climb that mountain alone, and when you're up there, you're gonna be alone. Straight up. I'm not gonna sugarcoat bullshit. I'm not gonna nothing. Straight up. You're seeing it unfold right before your fucking eyes. And again, I don't have time to make this shit up. And I use 3 different decks. You think I have time to make this shit up? You think I want to be in this energy dealing with this shit? No. 7 of Cups. For as long as you're like, I don't know, then don't. But it's gonna pass you by. And then when you climb that mountain alone, you're gonna be up there alone. You pushed everyone away who was trying to help you because I don't need them, I can do it myself. Then do it. And when you finally do, you're gonna be alone. Deep down inside, that just hurt your heart. I can feel that you felt it. And I don't even know who's watching this. Because this is how it really makes you feel. But you can't face it because you're even lying to yourself. You keep lying to yourself. And you don't want to reciprocate. The wheel's turning without you. You're torturing yourself. Straight up. You want this or not? Ace of Cups and the Sun. The wheel's turning. This isn't the Wheel of Fortune, but look. Another sense of a wheel. I saw 142, 34. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want stability. You want a new beginning. But you don't because you're forcing yourself to not admit how you really feel. Again, you know, we had the Sun twice. And the Ace of Cups twice too. This is the Sun. The Sun. And the Ace of Cups. Oh look, the Ace of Cups is peeking through at me. Convenient. Convenient. I might shuffle it one more time. Okay, Occult Tarot. Goetic entities, what message do you have? What's your final message for us? I'm gonna split it. Look, 6 of Swords in reverse. Are you gonna move forward or not? Towards your happiness? Now it's like, shuffle me good. Oh. For my snake, I have a snake ring and it kept wanting to turn in. That happens, but for some reason I felt called to mention that. Again, like the Judgment card, who was an Astroth, holding on to the snake, but not looking at it. What's this? I'm curious. The Three of Wands. You're in contemplation. You want to move forward. Waiting for your ships to sail in. And I always see this matrixing of a face in this entity's garments and the folds of their arm. A face. I always see it. Do you? Don't wear mask. Stop playing face. What's this? Curious. The Five of Swords. Still holding on to the Three Swords. Still holding on to the Three Swords. Oh, what fell? The Six of Swords is upright. Finally. The Six of Swords. In the original depiction of the Six of Swords, it is a couple or a family that is on a boat and they are sailing away into calmer waters. The Six of Swords is about moving forward. 6 is a number of love. 6 is a balanced number. 7 is a number of spirituality. Siri, or Siri, entity number 70. Travels the world over in an instant and brings anything anywhere. Gives the truth about thieves and hidden treasures. Willing to do anything one commands. It gives the truth about thieves and hidden treasures. What is it that you're hiding? You're hiding something. I keep being called to this. You're hiding how you really feel. You're hiding what you're really doing. You're hiding some aspect of yourself. It's only biting you in the ass. What's this? The Ace of Pentacles, Lucifuge. Again, this card always makes me think of the World and the Wheel of Fortune because of this wheel that he's holding. But he looks like the Fool because he's a jester. Jester. I always say it wrong, I guess. Gives all worldly power and treasures, makes one rich quickly. 6 of Swords, you want to move forward towards a new beginning. Straight up. Should I? I might. This is the High Priestess. Oh, look, High Priestess. Oh, wow. High Priestess, what's this? The Two of Pentacles in reverse. You know what you want, but you're not making the decision to move forward. You know what you want, the High Priestess. Balance, reciprocity, love, all that shit. But again, Two of Pentacles in reverse, you're not moving forward. The Tower in reverse. Wasn't the first card we had the Tower in reverse? Wasn't that the very first card that came out? And right now there were 2 cards that slid off. One towards the first card, which let me see, because I moved all this shit around. Let me see if the Tower, oh look, the Tower is still there. Look, the Tower in reverse twice. And justice is in reverse again. Here's Astaroth again. Not facing the healing. You're not facing the healing. So let's see what these two cards were. Oh, look! It's the High Priestess again. In reverse. Surprise. What's this? The Knight of Pentacles. Say how you fucking feel. The wheel is turning. As above, so below. You want to convey how you feel? You have to share that passion. There's like a wand. It's kind of hard to see. It's like a small wand. And look, in the middle of this entity, what is it? A sun? The sun. Look here. We have someone in a solar energy and a lunar energy. They're two aspects of the same being. 150, 111. Look, I'm going to show you how it was. Okay, right now, the deck was like this. And what's under Astaroth, the Justice? The Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords. Under Justice in reverse. What did I say about Justice? The Sword of Truth. And balance, balancing out the scales. But he doesn't want to fucking say how he feels. He doesn't want to give the Sword of Truth. Then don't. The other cards, the other tarot deck, there's the cards kind of slid forward, and there's one card in particular that's more off than the others. What is it? The Four of Swords in reverse. We have the Four of Swords in reverse again. The Vampire. Oh look, there's bats, and there's a vampire. There's fire. There's a woman laying there with bite marks on her neck. I've always wanted to get a tattoo of that, honestly. Anyway, it was in reverse. Remember the mummy? The mummy in this deck is kind of depicted the same way that the vampire is. She's open. She's like, here I am. Here I am. Here's everything that I am. And he's like, no. I'll stay in my box. I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. And she's there like, here's everything. I'm pouring my everything out to you. You can take me. Nah, it's okay. The bats are all flying everywhere. There's so much passion. Remember the Ace of Wands? Yeah, horny as fuck. No, but no. It's okay. No, I don't want it. Here I am. Take me. No, I don't want it. Motherfucker, you do. How many bats are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5. 5 is a number of change. Wow. You want it or not? Look at this again. Here I am open for you. And you're so closed off. Then I'm done. What's the next card after that? The Knight of Swords. Are you going to say how you feel or not? You have to face it. You have to look at his face. He's exhausted. He's literally giving it his all. It's gonna take every ounce of you. Look, 1 hour, 55 minutes, and it was at 1. And then by the time I saw it again, it was at 5. Look, and it's like the beast is like, no. You have to. The devil card was in reverse. I didn't talk much about it. You have to. You have to face yourself. You have to slay the doubt, the fear, the anxiety, the past. Move past it. That's why it's called the past. The present is a gift. The future is unknown. But the past is in the past. You have to give it your all. At this point, for how long you have held on to all of the burdens in your life and all that shit, it's gonna take a lot out of you. And that's okay. That's a part of the process. If you choose to face it, if not, then don't. But again, you're gonna climb the mountain alone. You're gonna be alone. I can do everything myself. I don't need anyone. Okay, then do it. The more you push people away, the more people are like, okay, they don't want me around. People can only take so much, and you know it. Because you, too, you're a person, too. You feel it. Because you get tired of people's shit. When people push you away, you're like, okay, fine, whatever. You don't want to talk to me? You don't want to be my friend? Bye. You're easy to cut people off. But when people cut you off, you're like, okay, well, I guess I didn't need you anymore. It hurts your ego. But you don't realize it's because you have been pushing them away. He has to give it his all. At this point, it's going to take every ounce of his being. It's going to be exhausting. But you know what? When you convey how you feel, the passion, the love, this is what you're going to get. But that's a choice. But you have to destroy old foundations. Both of you. Both of you have to build something stable together. Remember all those threes? The three, what was it? The 3 pyramids, the 3 volcanoes, the 3 mountains. 3. The magician came out 3 times. The magician came out 3 times. Yes, at the beginning of the deck, underneath, it was the magician, which was the Baphomet card. So the magician came out 3 times. What did I say about 3? 3 is the energy of the magician, even though the magician is number 1. You have to be standing in your power. You have to know your truth. You have to do all of that in order for you to have that beginning. Number 1, the beginning. But you have to put an end to some shit. Okay? God. Alright. I don't know. Should I pull charms? Should I do oracle? I'm done with this. I'm done with tarot for today. Like, I don't want to touch a tarot deck right now. That was a lot. Let's do charms. Let's do charms. Charms wants to come through. Okay, Charms, I hear you. Come on, girl. Let's see what you got. It's gonna be loud. Okay. The world, the globe was like staring at me. I noticed the globe very, very strongly. So again, what are you gonna choose? So right off the bat, this, oh my god, you guys, oh my god. The black dice fell on 3. What was I saying about 3? the... You guys, oh my god. Wow. The synchronicities today are insane. The black dice is 3. The green dice was 4. 4 is about stability. Green is what? Earth energy? Stable energy? Look, the swords energy, the air energy, the yellow energy was 5. Change. 3, 4, 5. Oh look, there's a progression. Okay, time is ticking. Underneath, this was face down. You know what this is? A heart. A beautiful heart. That is a watch. And it was face down. You know what you want? Because time is ticking. You want this beautiful love or not? Time's ticking. 2:01:11. Now, this charm fell out of the little thing that I have here. What's this charm? And it fell in reverse, okay? So it fell like this, kind of at an angle. It says, I grant thee beauty, harmony, serenity. And it is this little charm here of a fairy and 3 stars. And then right as I looked up, the seconds was at 53. 3 stars, 53 changes that you need to make for you to come into who you really are, for you to really manifest what it is that you want. Your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations. You have to have faith and believe in all of that. 3, the power of 3. I grant thee beauty, harmony, serenity. You need to acknowledge all of that within yourself and come to balance with all of that within yourself. 2:02:31. 1, 2, 3. You want to move forward, but you're staying locked up. You're tripped out. I know this is from the brand Trip, one of my favorites. You're tripped up. You want to keep it locked up, you want to keep all your secrets to yourself, then you're going to die with them alone. The Death. Death card. Scorpio energy, right? Sex, death, and rebirth. We have the male charm. This is a this was a gift from a friend that I made when I was studying abroad in Japan, and she was from Korea. She gave me some charms, and there was there's a feminine and a masculine, and this is the masculine one. I put an M so I don't get them confused. This is the masculine. I'm talking to you. You don't want to face it, then don't. We have here the heart charm that has a 4-leaf clover. You want to have faith in love. You want to believe that you can find a lucky love. You want that. And it's making me think back to the 4, the dice that fell on 4 because of the green. You want stable love. 2:04:40. May you touch dragons, dance with fairies, and talk to the moon. That's what this charm says in the back. And I'm really noticing my snake right now. Snake energy, dragon energy have similarities. Kundalini, maybe you want to awaken the inner dragon. Funny thing about the dragon, huh? If this message is resonating with you, don't fuck with the dragon. Don't fuck with the dragon. You know what the dragon is capable of. You know it. May you touch dragons, dance with fairies, and talk to the moon. 20551. There needs to be changes on both sides. Okay? $50. You're putting half your effort into something that you want to put more effort into. You're putting half the work, half the effort, half the energy, half the honesty, half the openness. Then what you're gonna get is something half-assed. Ain't gonna be me, because I'm moving forward. The last two charms here that we have this one here, which is a stone, and we have this one, which is amber, which this amber is so beautiful, it has like little black flakes inside of it. It's kind of hard to see. It's hard to see. I digress. Amber. I just thought of the song Amber by, was it 411? Whoa, amber is the color of your energy. Amber. This is a very spiritual, divine connection. Amber is like ancient tree sap. Amber is tree sap. Trees, I'm thinking of the tree of Eden. I'm thinking of the forbidden fruit. I don't know why I have this feeling like both of you have taken a bite of the forbidden fruit. You got taste of each other, and now you can't get each other off your minds. You both know what you want, but you try to deny it. All the flakes, there's all these little black flakes. It's like there's all these fears, all these anxieties, all these everything is holding you back, both of you, and both of you know it. And both of you might even acknowledge that to each other. You just come forward and say how you feel. Speaking of black, here we have the black stone. I think this is onyx. Black stones are usually very protective, very grounding. You want to ground this connection, you know what you have to do. You have to let go of this. 1010. You may be seeing 1010 quite a bit. Recently, I see 1010 a bit. And the other day I saw 1010, I had this strong hit of perspective. There was something that I was thinking about, excuse me, and then I saw 1010, and the first thing that came to my mind was perspective. It's about your perspective. You need to change your perspective. And then, like, I had a thought again, and then I remembered about seeing 1010 and about the perspective, and I was like, perspective. Something needs to change. But look, The Wheel of Fortune is number 10. Are you going to keep yourself being tortured? Or are you going to move forward? Then you have to reciprocate. Then you have to work it out. It's the only way. Okay? I don't even know if I want to pull Oracle. It's been a long ass fucking reading. You know, Okay. Someone's like, pull something. This is a long ass fucking reading. It's been a while since my readings have been able to be this long. I saw 2, 11, 12. What's this? Yes! Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and to fly. Whoa, I'm not taking all of those, but this one. There were a bunch that like slid off, but they were all showing the door. This is the only one that showed the words. And this is what it says. What did I say with the Astroth card? The one holding the snake looking away? Healing, you have to face it. Healing, you have to face it. Healing, you have to face it. How many more times do you have to hear it? Morning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness, a new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. Look at that. The light at the end of the tunnel. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be in the dark. There's nothing wrong with embracing your darkness. But you also have to shed some light on your shit. The only way to really see your shadow is to shed light on the situation. If you're always in your shadow, you're one with your shadow, good. But you can't acknowledge, I saw 2:13:23. You can't acknowledge your shadow and work with it and work through it. The light is at the end of the tunnel. And then it's interesting because the ring, you could see it. The light is at the end of the tunnel. It kind of looks like a halo. What do you want? What's this card? I'm kind of being called to pull this top card. Jude's Song. And interesting, because at the bottom, look, Jude's Song, and then at the bottom, look. What does it say? Hummingbird Song. You can't make this shit up. A reminder for even the most hopeless of lost causes. You can find peace within the strangest of places. You can find peace. You just have to face it. Now what's this? Hummingbird Song, nectar of sweetness. Enjoy it brings. The hummingbird's healing as medicine it sings. Hummingbirds healing as medicine, 2:14:41. Healing, 14:41, 5 and 5. Change, healing. Healing, songs. You guys have been sharing songs. There's something about music. A moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. The heart is where your answers lie. If you close your heart off, you're not going to really know who you really are. Because the heart is the gateway to the soul. The heart is the closest part of our being that's going to emanate our soul's energy. That's why when they say follow your heart, it is your true soul's calling. It's because the heart is like the physical embodiment of the soul. I don't know why I said that, but there it is. Look at all those I was gonna say webs. All those roots. The roots. You have to get to the root of it. You have to heal it. You have to heal the root so that you can move past this burden. This last card, this disarray, I want to read it. Walkabout. You discover your path in sacred walkabout. The trees are your people. The earth is your tribe. The indigenous lessons you find the will to survive. Despite all the chaos, despite all of the dysfunction, despite everything that you've been through, it has helped you. No matter how much you don't want to face it, it has helped you. But to what degree? At what point are you going to release it? Because at this point, it's only holding you back. All you see is this disarray. But on the other side, where that window is a beautiful forest. What's this card? There's a heart, there's a chakra card. Like I have them all like that. And there's one sticking up. I'll try to pull it all out so you can see how it was. It was like this. So I'm going to pull this card. What is it? Divine intervention. Self-sufficiency is on the bottom. Let's see. Divine intervention. This is a divine intervention. This here is a divine intervention for you. Because you're not getting it. It happens to all of us. We all have shit to heal. But this message is for you. I honor a higher power and know that everything is possible. I let a higher power have a more active presence in my life, and I know that my life is divinely guided. I surrender to this truth. That doesn't mean that you have to literally give all your power away. It just means Spirit is trying to guide you in the direction where your soul's calling is. So why are you fighting it? You both want the same thing. Spirit wants the best for you. I know that I am loved, guided, and protected by a higher source. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quest from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. If you need to seek professional help, do it. There's nothing wrong with it. If you need to seek your higher guidance, if you need to have a sit-down conversation with your spirit guides, do it. They're calling out to you, and they're calling you out. They're saying, hey, it's time. It is time. This is a divine intervention. It is time. But with free will, they can't force you to do shit. They could give you blessing after blessing after blessing after blessing because they want you to be happy. But if you're like this all the time, and you see his face, like, no, you'll never take these wands away from me. Look at his face. He's terrified. He's holding on to all these wands like it's like life or death. Is Spirit's giving you gifts? And you're holding on to all the heartache and all the past and all the bullshit. It's gonna pass you by and Spirit's gonna be like, again? Like, when are you gonna get it? We want to help you. We're literally giving you the blessing you have been asking for. And you're gonna Let it pass you by. 10. 10 is the end. And I'm done with this reading. 2/20/12. Take it as you may. I love you guys. This was a big message for someone. I love you guys. Take care. Follow your heart. Be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. But strive towards what it is that you can do in order to heal. Don't distract yourself just to what, like, make life pass by faster. You guys deserve to be happy. The Sun card came out. The Magician came out 3 fucking times. It's up to you. But time's ticking. 2/21, 10 turn into 11. This is it for today. I wish you guys the best. Be careful, be kind to yourself, be kind to each other. You deserve better. You deserve happiness, and you deserve to heal. And it's okay. Yes, it is okay. Yes, it is time. And you know it. Stop half-assing what it is that you really want. Okay? Whoa, you guys! I just pulled, something told me pull from the top of this deck. It was literally this. Something was saying pull it, pull it, pull it. I pull it, look at this motherfucker. Who is it? Strength. 2/22, 11 turned to 12. You're strong, but you have to put your strength in where it matters. 2/22, 20. This is the card that we're ending with. I'm curious what's under that. The Moon. You have to face your shit. You have to face it. There's no other way out but through your demon. But you are strong enough. And you follow that change, you follow that happiness, it will literally lead you to the top of the mountain where the sun is shining. Literally. But you have to face yourself and heal. The Moon is also about healing. Okay? I love you guys. Take care. I'm gonna give you guys a big ass hug. Cause y'all need it. We all need it. I fucking need it too. So, be patient. Know that you're divinely guided, and know that your destiny is coming to you. You're in the midst of your destiny. You gotta know your inner power. Okay? Okay, I love you guys. Bye. See you next time. Take care, okay? Bye.